There is a set of questions that we always ask the LP. We digitize it so that the LP only has to fill it out exactly once. So the next time they invest with you, then you can use the same set of questions for the next deal. And that could speed up the investment timeline from 10 minutes down to less than 2 minutes.
Hey everyone, it's Michael Blanc here, and I'm here to share with you Cashflow Portal. It's our recommended investor management software, and it's really for anyone who's serious about syndications, whether you've done your first deal or not. And I wish I had gotten started with Investor Portal right from the beginning versus doing a bunch of stuff manually for many years. So Cashflow Portal not only helps you manage your investors, but also gives them a better, more professional experience with you, but it also can help you raise more money. And I want to introduce you to Perry Zhang. He's a CEO of Cashflow Portal. We interviewed him back on episode 340 on the podcast. And hey, not only do I like him, but he also built a really cool product and the team behind it. So in the show, podcast 340, we go deep into why I think having an investor portal from the very beginning is a must. So definitely check it out. But Perry's got years of software development experience with the big boys, but not only that, he's also a syndicator. In fact, he's raised over $25 million himself and owns over 1,000 units. And of course, he uses Cashflow Portal to manage the entire process. So, hey, thank you, Perry, for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, really nice product you guys have built there. We took a really close look at it, but there's a variety of options out there for investor portals. Why are you guys a little different?
One of our customers' favorite feature is definitely we have what's called the digitalized investor questionnaire.
Yeah, what is that all about?
So when you're filling out a document, there is a set of questions that we always ask the LP. We digitize it so that the LP only has to fill it out exactly once. So the next time they invest with you, then you can use the same set of questions for the next deal. And that could speed up the investment timeline from 10 minutes down to less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Another feature you have is around creating addenda, which is why is that important?
A lot of times, LPs, when they invest, they put in a typo somewhere on the document. And what GP used to do is to delete the investment and for the LP to start all over again. That created friction. So what we did was we allowed the GP with basically 2 clicks to create an addendum on the already signed document and send it back to the LP. That is a huge time saver.
Yeah, I love that. That does happen quite a bit, and it's a giant pain in the ass. That is true. What's another way that you guys are different?
We have a marketplace that helps the GPs raise extra liquidity.
What does that mean? Tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, so GPs care about 3 things. GP cares about raising extra equity. They care about getting the loans they need, and they care about operational efficiency. We have a dedicated consumer-facing marketplace that allows the GP to post the deals on there and allows the LP to connect with the GPs if they found the profiles interesting and invested in their upcoming deals.
Yeah, actually, one of our syndicators just recently, and I know personally that they just generated 3 new investors from the marketplace that they didn't know before. So 3 investors investing $70,000 on average is almost $250,000. So that's a pretty cool feature that no one else has. Now, the approval process sometimes can be a bit clunky, and you guys have solved that in a clever way.
Absolutely. And so when the LP goes onto an offering, if they don't have an account, they can click on Invest Now, which would then ask them to create an account right there and then. Once they verify with their email address, they go directly into the investment funnel. This is in contrast to competitors that basically the GP has to approve the LP in order for them to go into the investment funnel. The difference is that once LP doesn't hear back for a few hours or a few days, they may lose traction or lose momentum.
Yeah, and what's maybe one more point of how you guys are trying to differentiate yourself from some of the other ones out there?
The biggest one the customers say is we have world-class support. Our support team is all in the US and North America, and we have 12 hours support through WhatsApp. So if they have a question, they ask on the WhatsApp. We respond One customer joked that we don't respond in 24 hours. We respond in 2 to 4 hours.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. That's super important, guys. And we have switched a couple times now. And customer service is a big one. And you guys do a lot, especially when you have a capital raise campaign. It's done for you, which is awesome. But one of the things I love about Perry, what you've done is that you really invest heavily into ongoing software development because of your background. You've raised some capital, more so than any other company I've seen in this space. And you guys are in touch with the customers. You use it yourself. And because of that, I think you guys are going to, distance yourself even further from the rest of the pack as we go here. So this is kind of an evolving thing, you guys. So if you want to scale your syndication business and you want to do it right from the beginning, which is what you want to do, then check out Cashflow Portal. There's two ways you can get involved right now. You can schedule a demo. There's a button below this video, or you can simply start a free trial. And there's no credit card required. If you're listening to this or watching this right now, and you don't see a button, go to themichaelblanc.com/cashflow, lowercase, all one word. And again, you'll see a button to have a demo for you, or just get started. No credit card required. Definitely check it out. And you want to do this now if you are serious about syndication. And like I said, don't repeat the mistake I did and do things manually for a couple weeks. So thanks so much, Perry, for being on here and telling people about Cashflow Portal.
Thank you so much, Michael.